So this is it's a storage unit, little storage area, not a shed. And I wanted to say how easy this was to put together, and I'm really lucky how nicely it fits in this area. Let me just walk you through this deal. So it's basically a 4 by 6 by 5, which is exactly what I needed. So it was $4.49 at Home Depot, and this was just such a snap to put together. You can see that it's just barely getting dark right now, and so I'm really happy that I got this all together. So let me just walk you through what you got to do basically. So the floor pieces, they kind of weave together, and then they're screwed. So what you can do is it took me longer, honestly, to take this thing out of the truck and slide it to the backyard than to put this thing together. I think build time probably was about 45 minutes max. So, I fix cars for a living, but this was really easy to put together, and I really got to hand it to the engineers who built this, because they just allowed so much tolerance, just forgiveness, you know. Ideally, you'd want to put this on like a wood platform or a concrete slab. Yeah, I read the instructions, but you know, this is a temporary thing. This is not a shed, so I'm just going to see how it goes. I did flatten out the ground that it's sitting on, but it is really nice that we've got this nice floor, so it will stay dry. So basically, you weave the floor together. You screw these in. I just used my my little drill to screw them up. And the main thing is, you know, you just don't want to go too tight. But so you basically, once that's in, you start building the panels, and they just slide together. And then you use these. They're basically like Allen nuts, you know, but it comes with a little screwdriver. So you want to do it by hand. You don't want to use like an impact gun or anything. And so you build that, then you build the back panel. And the instructions are really easy to follow. Put these on, these slides here. It was a little tough to figure out all these little pieces. They come attached on little like plastic manufacturing molds. And you just got to snap, you know, you take them apart and then figure out what goes where and how the unit goes together. It did say in the instructions that you wanted to have like 3 feet on either side to basically do the installation. But these guys are so smart that all of the screws are from the inside. So the only thing that you actually have to do from the outside is clip on that piece. And so for me, I actually went to the backyard and was able to clip those on from the back. And they're just guides, you know, with this really cool sliding top. And then basically putting the doors on in the front, you really want to do it from looking from the inside. I mean, you'll read in the manual, it says snap this together, snap that together. Nothing really snaps together. You want to try to just feed it together, and when you're tightening things like let's see, where was it, these guys back here, you know, you'd want to tighten like this one first to sort of seat it, and then tighten that one, kind of oscillate between, you know, that's just the handyman intuition that you kind of get along the way. But this was just a really easy build. I couldn't believe it, how big this thing is and how quick it was to put together. So these, like, they say, oh yeah, snap these together, and it's like, well, just lay it in there. It actually just lays in, and then you tighten those down, and then when you put the door in, so you put in the bottom piece first, and then look how they just slide in. I was like, how is this, when I'm looking from the outside, I'm like, how is this gonna snap? I'm gonna break those hinges off. No, just take a look, use your intuition, And this thing is super, super cool. I mean, you could literally, you know, if you were stuck homeless for a while, man, build yourself one of these. I could see how it could be super warm in there, and put a nice lock on it, and you know, what a cool little shed. And I gotta hand it to the engineers who just really made it easy. And they even, I'm going, you know, walking back and forth to try not to screw anything up, and I'm just looking at the instructions, and they gave you extras. I got 2 of these extra. I got an extra screw with a washer and another screw here. So they're just trying to make it easy for you, you know? They know that you're trying to build this on a Sunday afternoon, and the kids are running around, and the wife's screaming, and everything else, and, you know, just get it done, Dad. And that's exactly what they did. So I got to thank the Home Depot for having a good product. They got it in the truck easily, and you know, it was a snap to build, and it's just getting dark. I'm really excited that I got that together now, and I can just move on and have a little more storage space and clean up the shed. So, and it's nice that it's like temporary, you know, it's not, our ordinances don't allow a shed, even though it says shed on the box. It's really just a portable storage box, you know, because it's not anchored down, it's plastic, and so hopefully no problems going forward. It's got a 10-year warranty, so, but just like how it was built, I mean, it seems just super, it's got some nice flex to it, but it's tight, it's strong, and it's got that great sliding cover. It goes over the top. Good stuff. It's worth the $400, I guess. All right. Thanks a lot.